Lucid is expected to post a big rise in third quarter revenue. Vroom's Q3 revenue and volume decline. Tesla recalls more than 40,000 U.S. vehicles and more. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Harris. Welcome to Auto News Now. Coming up, more on those headlines for you. But first, our lead story. Lucid is expected to post a big rise in third quarter revenue. This comes after the California EV maker significantly ramped up production and deliveries in recent months. Once the market closes, the company is also expected to provide an update on supply chain disruptions and quality issues that have held back production of its Air sedan this year. According to market data, shares of Lucid Group are down 66% so far this year. Shares of its rival EV maker, Rivian Automotive, are down 70%, and Tesla down 51%. Analysts forecasted Lucid's Q3 revenue at $209 million. The company is also expected to post a net loss of around $500 million. We'll have more Lucid updates in upcoming shows. As Lucid revenue increases, Vroom revenue decreases. The online used vehicle retailer says it recorded a smaller net loss and took in record profit per used car and truck it sold in the third quarter. But revenue and volume of vehicles sold fell sharply. Vroom reported a net loss of more than $51 million and said its revenue tumbled 62%, a period in which the company trimmed jobs and slimmed down its logistics network. That loss is smaller than its first and second quarter losses. You can read more on these stories in our newsletter, The Daily. To subscribe, go to the More section on our website and click Newsletters on the left side of the screen. There's big news for Tesla. The EV maker is recalling just over 40,000 U.S. vehicles. That include the 2017 to 2021 Model S and Model X. These vehicles might experience a loss of power steering assist when driving on rough roads or after hitting a pothole. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says Tesla released an over-the-air software update to recalibrate the system to better detect unexpected steering assist torque. A loss of power steering assist can require greater steering effort, especially at low speeds. This increases the risk of crashes. The automaker says as of November 1st, more than 97% of the recalled vehicles have installed an update that has already addressed the issue. Making cars like mobile phones? That's exactly what Renault and Google want to do, as the two companies expand their collaboration to extend capabilities on remote software updates. Renault CEO Luca De Meo says they want to make the car an intelligent object that learns and can be upgraded over the air, like a mobile phone. The partnership expansion will allow Renault to offer more over-the-air software updates, as well as additional on-demand services. This collaboration will also help accelerate Renault's end-to-end digital transformation, from the design of the car to its market launch through production. The hope, the hype, and the fresh momentum behind hydrogen. But we want to know, can hydrogen deliver a new way to decarbonize?
It can be done. It's very technically possible, and there's a roadmap to do so. But getting down that is not an easy path.
That's Pete Bigelow, our Director of Mobility Coverage for Automotive News. He says for decades, hydrogen was billed as a near miracle fuel that only emits water. But thanks to climate change and geopolitical instability, its moment in the spotlight might have just arrived.
One of the most interesting aspects of it is we can go down a hydrogen path and perhaps without too much difficulty. It's the asterisk on that is, do we want it to be green hydrogen?
Many have eyed hydrogen's potential as an abundant and pollution-free energy source for transportation and beyond. After decades of pilot projections and sporadic deployments, hydrogen appears on the cusp of economic viability and widespread use. The unanswered question, how do we use the energy source within our society?
I feel like hydrogen has been something that's always been just around the corner for the better part of a generation now. I don't know exactly how we could define that. So I do feel like people are wary about thinking, why is this really going to happen this time?
But engineers say it's finally happening, as those in the industry continue to work on hydrogen production technology. Pete says the U.S. Department of Energy has a program right now where it will spend about $8 billion to build hydrogen hubs in certain regions of the United States. These hubs will serve as a place to get a critical mass of users and providers all going. Thank you, Pete, for taking the time to speak with us. You can read more on Pete's story on AUTONEWS.com. That's all we have today for Auto News Now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AutoNewsTV and online at AutoNews.com. For updates from our reporters all day, every day. I'm Laura Harris. Have a great night, and I'll see you all next time.